show. Sleeping for Chris is not as easy as it should be. Then it's off into the rainforest to search for wildlife.
You just got to think like a lizard. You just got to think like a bird. You just got to think like a tree kangaroo. And then hopefully you'll see one.
And the animal at the top of the list are Boyd's forest dragons.
I am the Boyd's Forest Dragon Master. Ha 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 ha.
The excitement soon turns to agony. Chris makes a surprise discovery.
Ah, that's disgusting.
We're introduced to an animal with a very rare skill, the ability to breathe out of its backside. But things suddenly take a serious turn when Chris comes face to face with a dangerous 6-metre scrub python.
That is huge. Watch him go up the tree.
So welcome to Chris Humphrey's private zoo with over 2,000 of his animal family here in country Victoria, Australia.
Hey, Lily. Lily. Some nice yummy leaves for you.
Now that Karen is back, my tree kangaroo duties are complete and my job is done. It's time to use my animal instinct and to get out and explore this biodiversity hotspot called the wet tropics.
Check out this rainforest. This is World Heritage Rainforest, and it is beautiful habitat. And this is the best place in the world to see Boyd's forest dragons.
I have a really good feeling about today. The weather is perfect. The sun is shining, there's no wind, and it's not too hot. These are the best conditions to see animals out and about.
It's just like in Star Wars, you know, when Luke Skywalker goes, I feel like I'm being watched. There's animals everywhere. And you really do feel like you're being watched. There's eyes on you all the time, and you miss so much. You just got to concentrate and focus. So Boyd's forest dragons are going to be sitting on a little upright branch. And I probably walked past 10, 20 of them, and they're laughing at me. Ho, 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 Chris, you can't find me. You just got to think like a lizard. You just got to think like a bird. You just got to think like a tree kangaroo, and then hopefully you'll see one. But I'm on the lookout for a male Boyd's forest dragons. They're the ones I want to see. They're the ones with the big, buffy, fat head. They're the ones with the dewlap, the bit of skin underneath their chin. And they use that dewlap to communicate with other males. The boys are so fearsome looking. They've got the big horns on their heads. They look like a iguanodon, you know, from Jurassic Park. I've got to find one. It's just like finding a needle in a haystack. And you just have to use every skill, every trick in the book to see if you can outsmart the lizard. Now, the sun has just come out, and when you're a lizard, you're a sun worshipper, you need sun to thermoregulate. There's a Boyd's forest dragon up that branch. That is excellent. It's a female. Now, I can just climb up.
Don't worry, I don't want to hassle her. I just want to get a better look at this awesome lizard.
Look how she's spinning around the branch so I can't see her. When I was a kid, I used to read about these dragons. They're like some mythical lizard. But to see them in the wild, and you know, it's just always amazing. Now, I'm going to spin her around. Look at that. Now this is the female. She's got big spikes on her head, but not as big as the boy. And she's got this big flap of skin around her chin. It's called a dewlap. Now dragon lizards, they bob their head around, they wave their legs around. They do little push-ups to communicate. It's almost like sign language. And look at her body. You can see all the claws for climbing up smooth surfaces and that extra long tail. But look at this tail. The tail has been bitten off by a predator. It's not just the tree kangaroo and the cassowary which are endangered, it's the entire rainforest system itself. If we lose this place, that will be a travesty for mankind.
I feel like I'm being watched today by thousands of eyes hiding in the rainforest. And if you know how and where to look, spotting wildlife is the most addictive and exhilarating thing to do. There are lots of tricks to spot animals in their natural habitat. And today, I need all of the help I can get, as I had a rather rough night of sleeping, or should I say not sleeping, with Lily the tree kangaroo as my bed buddy.
I just can't tell you how much I love being out in the rainforest and having a fozzick around. Remember when you were a kid and you played party games, pass the parcel, always my favourite. Well, it's kind of like that, but this is like a rainforest game. And, you know, I love lifting logs like this, as long as you put them back in the right spot. But look at this, everywhere you look, there's life. And this little creature here, it's a scarab beetle. And these things, although not venomous or poisonous, they pack a bit of a punch with their mandibles here. Now, they're not a meat eater, they're a herbivore, but they chew away on all of the detritus, all the rotting logs. Those cicadas are deafening. But can you see that? Look at those mandibles. Now, this is an insect, very important creature. So every animal has a job to do. Poor, they stink too. If they smell, predators are less likely to eat them. You know, pretty cool creature. Everywhere you look, nature abounds. Let's see if I can see how. Oh, that really. I think I deserved that, didn't I? But that hurts. You can see why they're useful animals breaking down bark and wood in the rainforest. I won't be doing that again. Look at that. Put it back. It's just so much fun.
Now, where are these mythical dragons of mine? Boyd's forest dragons have dry, spiky skin and they don't sweat like we mammals do. The females lay eggs to reproduce, and despite their fearsome appearance, they're harmless, and they play a key role in the food web of the rainforest, eating up all of the creepy crawlies.
This just feels like a good spot for a forest dragon. It was nice and open, lots of little thin sticks which the forest dragons can live on. And I've already seen one, I've just got to see more. It's addictive. It's just so much fun. There's one here. Quick, quick. It's pretty dark. Can you see it? Just there. Oh, she's spun around. Did you see it? Oh, she's gone right to the top of the tree. Did you get that? All right. How many's that? That's like at least 4. There's another one there. See? See? Look. It's perfect at camouflaging their bodies. That's got to be number 5. This is amazing, amazing. I could beat my record.
11 dragons is the most I've ever seen in a day. That will be hard to beat.
You know, if you rush too quickly, you get too excited, you don't see anything. There's one there. There's one there. It's a boy. Look at him. This is the perfect time of day to get them, to see them. They're just coming out in the morning after a cooler night. Can you see it? This is the time they come out. They've been up high at night time, sitting out in the little precarious branches so predators can't get them. Then they come down the ground for brekkie, just like you and I going to the coffee shop to get a coffee and a bagel. These Boyd's forest dragons are coming down to the ground to look for worms and little arthropods, and then they climb back up the tree and they sunbake and they can digest their food. I have to come back here at night time. These trees are perfect habitat for leaf-tailed geckos. There's another one. I am the boys' forest dragon master. Ha 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 ha. It's a good day, isn't it? This is one massive, amazing trip. Look, female. Not bad doing this.
I'd like to share with you a very magical spot, a place where the wildlife isn't afraid and happily comes out to greet you. There aren't too many places like this left in the world. These are freshwater turtles, not tortoise. Many people get this wrong. Turtles are aquatic and live in the water and have swimming feet, whereas tortoises live on the land and have walking feet.
This is amazing. Just bit me on the finger. These are saw-shelled turtles, wild reptiles in the middle of this beautiful rainforest. And they're not scared of humans. And just to sit by a river and see this many turtles, it really is incredible. They're not even scared of me. They think I'm food. Hey, hello. Ow.
Contrary to popular belief, we don't have any native tortoise in Australia. No bills, no rent. Turtles are always on holidays and they carry around their mobile home on their back. I love their nostrils that stick out on the top of their heads like a snorkel for swimming. Those little whiskers under their chin look like a goatee beard and are called barbels. These are sensory protrusions for feeling around in the murky water and are used for finding their way about and also to find their food.
This is an incredible place. Look at this. It's just amazing. They're not frightened of me. These are wild animals. There have to be 30 of them just swimming around. Every little rock you see, it ain't a rock, it's a turtle.
These freshwater turtles have the ability to absorb oxygen through their cloaca. They truly are bum-breathing turtles. Now that's an amazing adaptation.
This is amazing. These are wild saw-shelled turtles and they're oblivious to me. They're so friendly. They just come up and they have a look at me and they don't even care. They don't see me as a predator. They don't see me as a threat. Where else do you get to see this? This is great stuff to see.
I've had such a successful day of wildlife spotting. I wonder what a nighttime stroll will unveil. It's so addictive.
It looks pretty safe, but these areas are sometimes the best place to find animals. Critters love these places. Look at this. There's a spider here, just hanging out. Just excuse the stench of the urinal. Look at this spider, just waiting for an insect to pounce upon. Often this is a good place to find frogs. Nothing there. You see, all these animals are attracted to the lights that often get left on. All the bugs come in here, all the geckos come in here to eat the bugs, and all the snakes come in to eat the geckos, and often all the frogs just hang out in the bottom looking for any insect dregs.
I know, it seems a little odd hanging out in the public toilets at night, but you never know what creature you'll bump into. You're always guaranteed success this time of night.
Sometimes you get grossed out.
Oh look, there's a tree frog, common in toilets in Queensland.
They often sit up in the toilets to keep nice and moist. Hey, come here. Oh, this is, disgusting. Okay. Where are you? Come on. Don't worry, I'll wash my hands afterwards. But interesting though, frogs can often survive droughts by hanging out around toilets. And frogs often use the drain pipes in toilet dwellings to amplify their croak. It's like a microphone. That way they can attract more mates. But this little frog here, that's disgusting. Always wash your hands when you handle a frog. Beautiful little creature. a type of tree frog. Little adhesive discs for climbing. Oh, look at that. Oh, back he goes. I'll leave him there. But don't worry, he'll survive quite nicely in there. He'll just go up the pipe and make his way out. But this is cool. This is a leaf-tailed gecko, and you know exactly what he's doing. He's hiding underneath all the lights when they get left on to grab onto all the bugs. That is, look, see, there's a spider he's about to eat. Look at that, he's sneaking up behind the spider. This is a perfect ambush predator and the most cryptic lizard in Australia. This is my favourite lizard. Hang on. Look at that. Now this is the male. Look, you can see he's very well endowed. And look at his pointy, almost crocodilian face. Elliptical eyes are seeing in the dark. He's nocturnal. And the thing about geckos is that they lick their eyes clean with their tongues like windscreen wipers. And that's not the only amazing thing about geckos. Geckos have a cartilaginous tail. So although they keep all their food in their tail, if a predator grabs their tail, they can drop their tail, run off, and then regenerate their tail again. That is pretty nifty. Now, I can't believe my luck tonight. A frog, a spider, and my favourite lizard, a leaf-tailed gecko. I'd love to do a bit of a gecko dance, but it's a bit dangerous up here. What about a song? What about a song? Geckos, geckos, geckos for me. Geckos, geckos live up in a tree. Geckos, gecko, I'd like to give lots of hugs because geckos, gecko, eat all the bugs. Woohoo!
I'm going to put this beautiful gecko back where I found him to do his job and to eat up all of the bugs. There's nothing like a midnight gym workout. I've just spotted the ultimate specimen of a male Boyd's forest dragon. I hear you say, not another one, but remember, these are my favourite lizard, and this guy is the Fabio of the lizard world. They sit out in the thinnest of branches when they're asleep. Enemies simply can't reach them. The rainforest is a dangerous place. You have to have some tricks up your sleeve.
Hey, little buddy. This has been the best day. Look at him. I don't want to wake him up, but this is the most primitive dragon lizard. He's got spikes all over his body. And he's just having sleepy time. I think you are incredible. This has been a great day. I'll leave him alone. We are. This has been great.
I never get sick of searching for and discovering creatures. It's like a sixth sense. You have to use every bit of your animal instinct. And then it also takes a bit of luck too. It's like playing a game of pass the parcel when you were a kid. You never know what you'll find.
Oh my God, that's bloody massive. This is the biggest scrub python I've ever seen in my life. This is huge. Oh my God. I've never seen a snake this big in my life. It is massive. This would have to be...
I have to admit, the adrenaline is racing. There's nowhere to run if things go wrong and you run into an unwelcoming beast.
He's gonna cross the path again.
Sometimes out here, you can let your imagination get the better of you. You have to keep your nerve and remember that nothing is going to hurt you. Well, almost nothing.
If this snake's big enough, to eat a tree kangaroo.
If this whopper wrapped around me out here, I'd be a goner. It's even big enough to asphyxiate me. I have to be really careful. As a zoologist, I'm always curious to learn and discover. Maybe this snake is up there with the biggest scrubby ever recorded.
That is incredible.
The largest scrub python ever recorded was one of myth and legend. It was over 8 metres in length. Even if it's not the biggest, it's got to be on the way to getting there. It's the largest snake I've ever seen in the wild.
He is massive. Look at that. That is huge. Watch him go up the tree.
These massive snakes seek refuge in the rainforest canopy to sunbake, to ambush their food and to lay their eggs. You'd hate for one to drop on your head.
What do you reckon? Longest snake species. And, oh, look at the tail. The tail's just been cut off. Look at the size of that. He is massive.
That was the biggest snake I've ever seen in my entire life. That was huge. I'm actually kind of scared. I think I better get out of here. Awesome. This has been a great night. This is the best day of my life.